Hey, welcome back. Welcome back. You're watching a terrific Tuesday edition of Liquid Lunch. And we've been knocking it out of the park today. As you know, Newsmax kicks off a new show tonight, premiering at 7 p.m. Greg Kelly Reports. Greg was nice enough to pop in with us for a few minutes right before this. But set your DVRs. That's going to be a good one. It's always a good one. Frankie comes back, and he's over in the Frank zone, but he's right there in striking distance.
All right. Some of the news we're following, John. One, now it's being reported just within the last hour or so that there's now a third Republican senator that says he'll support the Iran War Powers resolution that was passed by the House. Obviously, Rand Paul and Mike Lee came out right away. Now, Senator Todd Young, a Republican of Indiana, says that he'll support a revised resolution that would rein in President Trump's ability to take military action against Iran without congressional approval.
Do we need weaponry on our own here if they're going to start limiting President Trump's power? Or?
Well, we'll see what happens.
You know I'm armed and Nerf dangerous.
Yeah, that's for sure.
As always.
That's for sure. All right, John, the other big piece of news is that Bernie Sanders got a big endorsement yesterday from none other than Twins star Danny DeVito. Yes. He is all in for Bernie Sanders. Apparently he's feeling...
How's that a big endorsement?
Exactly. I set you up for that one, pal.
Sounds like a little endorsement.
He was feeling the burn. Have a look at what Danny DeVito had to say about why he's supporting the Vermont senator.
It's the world to me to be on Bernie's side because I know that's the right side of history. He's the guy to do it. He is the man to beat Trump. He is the man to change our whole system.
Hey, thanks so much.
He's been doing this for so long that it's like second nature to him.
On the burn, John.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. Louis from Taxi. You know what I mean? I love Danny DeVito. Most of his career. I don't love that he's for Bernie, but I mean, it is what it is. I mean, he's got the support of the little people now. And
that's right.
What Bernie's always been after, the little people.
Exactly.
You know? All right. Bragging about how he gets these small dollar donations.
All right. Now, yesterday, John, a segment that we covered on Liquid Lunch after hours, but we didn't get to on the show itself, is that, and by the way, if people want to see this, what goes on behind the scenes here, you've got to subscribe to our YouTube page.
Ooh, boy.
Just go to Liquid Lunch TV and click subscribe, and you'll get a notification. Sometimes we do stuff that can only be aired on the internet and can't be aired on television. But yesterday it was announced that the Houston Astros, their general manager and their manager were suspended for 1 year without pay for this spying scandal. So they suspended the general manager, Jeff Luno, and the manager, A.J. Hinch, for a year without pay. And then right afterwards, the Astros said, all right, we're firing the manager anyway. So we'll see where this goes. This could have repercussions beyond this. The manager of the Red Sox, Mr. Cora, could have been implicated in this. And the new Mets manager, Carlos Beltran, could have been implicated in this, but he's not going to face any penalties because he was a player.
Let me tell you something. We're going to talk about this in the after show. But
I'm not staying late today.
No, you don't have to stay. I mean, we need you more than anything. But if you can't stay, you can't stay. It's a complete ensemble show. It's a total menagerie. It's whatever's happening, whoever's here. We're talking about all fun stuff. And one of the things we cover more in depth is some sports. But yeah, if you ask me, I tend to break stuff down pretty quickly, form an opinion, and whether it's right or wrong, just stick with it. I think we're going to find out that Alex Cora was at the heart of this whole thing. And you know what? If I was Rob Manfred, we had the Black Sox scandal where they took the championship away from the Sox because they said some guys had gambled on it. If you ask me, two teams that won the thing were both stealing signs electronically. They should rip the World Series championships away from them.
All right.
That's what they should do.
When we come back, John, we are going to talk with my friend Richard Stratton.
Oh, he's not my friend.
Well, I mean, I'll let you characterize your relationship as you see fit, you know. He is my friend. I can't speak for John's relationship with him.
I like him. I love him.
He's
a legend.
A drug importer turned Hollywood legend. So he's going to tell us how he made that transition when we return.
This is the third in a trilogy of books that he wrote. Smuggler's Blues, about his time smuggling drugs, and Kingpin, about his time in jail. And this is the third in the trilogy about Into the World, one man's journey from the big house to Hollywood. This guy's done it all, and he's going to be right here in studio with us. And you got to be right there, right where you're sitting. Don't go anywhere. Mix up a drink. Come on back, Richard Stratton. You're not going to believe this guy.